So this was this was a few years ago, I think, and it was one of the missing girls in the US who all of a sudden she turned up. You know, the police couldn't find her, the establishment couldn't find her, so they pronounced that she was dead, basically. And yeah, but she turned up in this house, and it was one of those over here in Europe, we'd probably consider it like a Fred West situation, you know, holding people against their will, or your man, that fella in what was his name? There's been so many of the bloody cases, you know, it's hard to keep track of them all. But it's the very end, he says something very profound, I think, you know. But have a listen. Let me turn it up a little bit so you can hear it properly. Here we go.
Charles, let me talk to you. I'm talking with Charles Ramsey. He's a neighbor. Walk me through again what happened this afternoon. You heard screaming.
Heard screaming. I'm eating my McDonald's. I come outside. And I see this girl going nuts, trying to get out of her house. So I go on the porch.
Okay.
I go on the porch, and she says, "Help me get out. I've been in here a long time." So, you know, I figured it's a domestic violence dispute. So I open the door, and we can't get in that way because how the door is, it's so much that a body can't fit through, only your hand. So we kick the bottom, and she comes out with the little girl, and she says, "Call 911. My name is Amanda Berry."
Did you know who that?
So Amanda Berry, that was it. Amanda Berry. You know, there's just so many of these things going on in the world. It's hard to keep track, like I said. But Amanda Berry
Was when she said that?
When she told me, it didn't register until I got the call of 911, and I'm like, I'm calling the 911 for Amanda Berry. I thought this girl was dead. You know what I mean? And she got on the phone and she said, "Yes, this is me." And the detective Cook, right here, Detective Gregory Cook says, "Charles, do you know who you rescued?" I said.
Now, and when did you see Gina?
About 5.
Good.
So about 5 minutes after the police got here, see, the girl Amanda told the police, "I ain't just the only ones. It's some more girls up in that house." So they went up there, you know, 30, 40 deep, and when they came out was just astonishing because I thought they were going to come up with nothing. I figured, I mean, whoever she was, and like I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro, because we see this dude every day. I mean, every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Right.
I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You see where I'm coming from?
And you had no indication that there was anything else?
Bro, not a clue that girl was in that house or anybody else was in there against their will, because how he he just comes out to his backyard, plays with the dogs, tinker with his cars and motorcycles, goes back in the house. So he's somebody that you look away because he's not doing nothing but the average stuff. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing exciting about him. Well,
just like I'd imagine Fred West was, you know. Ain't nothing exciting about Fred West. Just, yeah, ignore it.
Until the day.
What was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine to see the sunlight, to be around people.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here.
But I don't mean to laugh, but isn't that profound what he said? I knew something was wrong when a pretty little white girl ran into a black man's arms. That's I heard that and I got that thing in the back of my head. You know that tingle I keep telling you about? That's profound, man.
Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run to a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man. Charles.
Incredible. And thank you.